Hello, we're going to do a very quick feature walkthrough of exactly how you collect subaward information in proposal development. Now, this is not going to go into depth on system to system. Really, schools that are doing system to system need to be doing a lot more analysis. But for several schools that are not doing system to system in proposal development, it can be difficult to understand where exactly they're capturing their subaward information. This is a question that comes up pretty consistently, so I kind of wanted to do a walkthrough so you can see exactly where the fields are. So we're going to go to Researcher and create a new proposal. So we'll put in our basic information. It's new. Do IIDC. Do research. I am going to be going into budget, so I'm going to go ahead and do a full 5-year budget period. 4 and 5. So then we're going to save and continue. And here we are in our budget. So if we go down to sponsor and program information, there's this checkbox, yes, this proposal includes subawards. This checkbox is really basic. You can run reports off of it, but it's really just very basic information saying, yes, we have subawards. For most schools, they want a little more information. So for the further gathering, we're going to go into budget. I'm going to create a budget. Let's call it demo subawards. We're going to make it detailed. And then I'm going to go ahead and skip directly to subawards because I really want this to be about highlighting where this information is. If you're doing the guided mode, save and continue, it will always bring you to the subaward screen, which is good. So we can click Add Subaward here. Now you notice there's a file name. You will not be uploading files unless you're doing system to system. If you upload your grants.gov subaward budget, it will pull into your budget automatically. It detects a lot of stuff. It's very useful, but it's not required. You don't have to do that. So we can just come here and search for organization ID. I'm just going to do an open search. We're going to make this simple. Might take a second or two. So now we can see, some of the demo organizations. I'm going to say I'm subawarding to Lodestar Research Corporation. And I can add some comments. You can put amounts in here, although you cannot report off those amounts. If you wanted to actually report off the amounts, then you'd have to put the numbers for the subawards in the budget, at which point you need to be doing detailed budget. But you can come in here and list the organization ID and then just report off of that. If you're doing summary budgets, you just won't necessarily be capturing amounts for each subaward. So we're just going to say this is the only subaward on this project. Add subaward. It says I'm about to upload a subawards file, but not all periods have line items. It thinks I'm uploading. I'm not. I'm going to click OK. And it's included my organization ID. You can see there's no file name, and again, that's completely fine, but the subaward is listed here. This, in combination with that checkbox, you can go through and run reports and see who are you subbing to, how frequently are you subbing to them. Again, if you want actual numbers, if you want to be able to report on the full amount of your subawards, you do need to be going in and doing full budget line items. What I've done here, because it didn't pull in an actual subaward item, is not going to populate any subaward line items. So there are no amounts associated with that. It's still a pretty solid set of tools. It does require a little bit of training because some of these UI elements are a little difficult to find. Thank you very much, and I hope this has been useful.